I'm Michael Baisden here at Groove 93 in Chattanooga, Tennessee. My first time in town hanging out with my boy George Wilborn.
Yeah, man, this is the first time, but it won't be the last.
First time. Weather's great. We're going to be at the 1 Million Mentors campaign to save our kids. All started as a result of Darren Albert in Chicago. George Wilborn and I both from the south side of Chicago. And we decided we need to do something about it more than just talk about it. So started this campaign, 73 cities, turned into 74. We added a town.
Right.
And we're here to, try to encourage people to sign up to become mentors because we know mentoring makes a difference.
And it does. This is our 41st stop, but you know what? It feels like the first stop when it comes to our energy level and the desire that we have for people to come out, sign up, become a mentor. And you know what? Michael puts it best when we say we're here to support people who've been doing this for a very long time.
And they have been. So thank all of y'all, big brothers, big sisters, Boys and Girls Club, 100 Black Men, National Cares Movement, Boy Scouts, fraternities, sororities, church organizations. Thank you all for doing the things that you're doing. We're doing everything we can to support all the wonderful things you guys have been doing. So thanks for having us here in Chattanooga. Looking forward to seeing you all tonight with the 1 Million Mentors campaign to save our children.
And don't forget what our mentor is. Don't just watch the news and shake your head. Get up and do something about it.
Later, y'all.
Peace.
I'm gonna give you a hug later. Who wants to be a teacher? Underpaid, unappreciated, police, parent, social worker, psychologist. You know the kid that fall asleep in this man's class right here? What age you teaching? 9 to 12. Little Tyrone falls asleep in this class all the time. You know why? He hasn't been asleep in 3 nights listening to his daddy beat up his mama. The one thing a woman can't be is an example of a man. See, I give you all the credit in the world, but young men need to see men. Now the problem is, where are the men for them to see?
Men, we have to date our daughters. We have to be the first one to date our daughters. I've been dating my daughter for years. Michael's been dating his daughter for years. It's important for us as men to date our daughters, so that when they become these young ladies' age and they finally start dating these other guys, the boys their age, they don't feel like they owe them nothing. Because they didn't took them to Red Lobster and got them some shrimp scampi, and all of a sudden she feel obligated to do something. They don't feel obligated. See, I buy my daughter the purses first. So when look, pretty Ricky buy her a Coach purse, she be like, yeah, this is a nice purse, but it sure is little, because my daddy bought me a big purse when I was 9 years old, and I don't know who you think you talking to. See, they don't feel obligated like they owe them nothing, and plus then they know how they should be treated. They know that if you didn't pull my seat out and I'm about to sit down at dinner, you have to date your daughters so that they know. If you think you can get my daughter to drop her drawers by giving her some crab legs, you got another thing coming. You understand me? You got to date your daughters.
You're going to be white. Use your imagination, though. All right. So, what's your white name? What would be a white name?
George.
What? That's probably not the best example given a chocolate drop sitting right behind you. Give me something whiter.
John.
John. Okay, that's white enough. And your white name is?
Jim.
Jim, yes, give him a hand, that's a good one. It's nice and white. Now, if you take 2 white gentlemen on the golf course, in a business function, and you introduce 2 white males who've never met each other, Jim, say hello to John. Say hello. That's white. Is that white enough? Okay. I don't care if he's a black man that's 15, 25, or 50. If I never introduce these guys and say, Leroy, say what's up to my boy Tyrone.
What's up, man?
Sit down, boy. Give him a hand. He just took it to the next level. I thought he was going to wrap his leg around him for a minute. Oh, boy. You got white friends, don't you? The point is that you don't have to teach that with us. That's automatic. It's instinctual. So why don't we understand that every aspect of the way we relate to each other is the same way, and that we're being taught the opposite? To be prejudiced toward each other, to not be affectionate toward each other. That's why we have unaffectionate husbands. Men who don't touch and kiss their wives. Men who don't touch and kiss their kids. How many men, you, young man, you know what you need to see? You need to see your father say he's sorry to your mother. Out in the open. See, what men do, we argue in the open and we say we're sorry in private. That's what we do. Baby, I'm sorry. About 11 to 12 o'clock at night, and then you need to bring the kids around and apologize to the kids. This is something that we need mentors to teach our young men, so that they don't think that being a man is all about the physical, because it isn't. The men who are being physical are insecure. They're afraid. They're fragile. Strong men say I'm sorry. It don't take them 24 hours to do it either. They do it right away. Who's going to teach these young men, and 17 over there, and 15-year-old young man, who's going to teach him?